Loonkiito was a wild male lion who lived in the Amboseli ecosystem in southern Kenya and was believed to be one of the oldest lions in Africa and possibly in the world. He was born in 2004 and grew up to become a legendary big cat warrior who defended his territory for over a decade. He was a symbol of resilience and coexistence as he adapted to the challenges of living near human settlements and livestock. He was also a magnificent sight, with a dark mane and a scarred face that told stories of his battles and victories. Loonkiito's life was not easy, however. He faced many threats, such as drought, disease, poachers, and predators. He also had to compete with other lions for food and mates. He fathered many cubs, but most of them did not survive to adulthood. He lost some of his pride members to human-wildlife conflict, which increased in recent years as the animals came under growing pressure from cities expanding into ancient migration and hunting grounds. Despite these hardships, Loonkiito managed to live longer than most wild lions, who rarely live past 15 years. He reached the remarkable age of 19, which is equivalent to about 90 human years. He was frail and weak in his last days, and had trouble finding prey on his own. He wandered out of the Amboseli National Park into a village in search of food on May 11, 2023. There, he encountered a livestock pen and tried to attack the animals inside. Unfortunately, he was speared to death by Maasai Marans, warriors, who were protecting their livestock. Loonkiito's death was a tragic loss for the lion population in Kenya, which has declined by more than 50% in the last 25 years due to habitat loss, poaching, and retaliation killings. It was also a sad end for a lion who had inspired many people with his courage and charisma. Loonkiito was mourned by conservationists, wildlife officials, and wildlife lovers around the world. He was honored with tributes and memorials on social media and in the media. He was also celebrated for his contribution to lion research and conservation, as he had been monitored by organizations such as Kenya Wildlife Service, Lion Guardians, and Big Life Foundation. Loonkiito's legacy lives on in his surviving offspring and in the memories of those who knew him or saw him. He was a remarkable lion who left an indelible mark on the Amboseli ecosystem and on the hearts of many. He was Loonkiito, the life and death of a legendary lioness. Loonkiito was a legendary lioness who ruled the savannah for 19 years. She was fierce, loyal, and cunning, and she led her pride with wisdom and courage. She faced many dangers and challenges in her life, but she never gave up. She was a mother to many cubs, and a grandmother to even more. She taught them how to hunt, how to survive, and how to respect the balance of nature. But Loonkiito's life came to a tragic end when she crossed paths with a group of herders who were guarding their livestock. Loonkiito was old and hungry, and she saw an opportunity to feed herself and her pride. She attacked the herd, but the herders were ready. They threw spears at her, piercing her body with deadly wounds. Loonkiito roared in pain and anger, but she could not escape. She fell to the ground, bleeding and dying. Her pride heard her cries and rushed to her side. They tried to protect her from the herders, but it was too late. Loonkiito was gone. The pride mourned for their leader, their mother, their grandmother. They licked her fur and nuzzled her face, hoping for a sign of life. But there was none. Loonkiito had left this world, leaving behind a legacy of strength and beauty. Loonkiito was a legendary lioness who lived and died by her own rules. She was a queen of the savannah, and she will never be forgotten. Loonkiito was a symbol of resilience and coexistence, as he survived many challenges and threats in his long life and shared his territory with humans and other wildlife. He was one of the oldest lions in the world, living to the age of 19, while most lions live to around 13 in the wild. He was a majestic male lion with a dark mane and a scarred face, a testament to his strength and courage. He roamed the Amboseli National Park in southern Kenya, a vast landscape of savannas, swamps and forests, home to elephants, zebras, giraffes, and many other animals. He was also a leader of his pride, fathering many cubs and protecting them from rival males. Loonkiito was not only a remarkable lion, but also a remarkable ambassador for his species. He was part of a conservation project called Lion Guardians, which works with local Maasai communities to monitor and protect lions in the Amboseli ecosystem.